Hello, and welcome to the Monday Movie Show, where each Monday I try to talk about one new piece of entertainment, whether that be a new movie, TV show, or anime, and I just kind of go in depth, just look at the entertainment value, basically give it a rating, what I thought, it rated as, and then I also just jump into a favorite aspect of the piece of entertainment because there's always something that I grasp from it, something that I liked, and this Monday I will be talking about Rise of the Shield Hero Season 2. And this is going to be a bit different than my other Monday movie shows because I want to kind of dive into a bit more of why I preferred the first season over the second season. And I think somewhere down the line I might make a more in depth video. So I'll just kind of chip at some quick points and describe why I didn't like it as much. So let's just jump right into it. Let's get into the entertainment value. Alrighty, so I'm gonna just be straightforward. I think it is a 6 out of 10 compared to the first season, especially if you were to compare to the two. And I'll just give three quick examples. So the big reason I preferred the first season over the second season is the journey of Naofumi. I feel like his journey was a lot more interesting in the first because he had this big overarching conflict of just everybody hating him and just how he's been, framed from episode one, and just everybody just basically dogpiling hate upon him. I feel like since he's overcome that in the first season, this second season doesn't really have that interesting of a journey because he's got less conflicts because I feel like everything else is just now everybody's like, oh, he's the shield hero and he's able to do stuff, but there isn't that looming conflict of, oh my gosh, I hate the shield hero, the devil of the shield and whatnot. So yeah, I think the journey is not as interesting now because he's overcome his big hurdle of people hating him. So it's just kind of like he's just doing his own thing now, and there isn't that looming conflict. But yeah, that would be my big first reason. The second reason would have to be the introduction of all these characters. Like, I don't mind it when a show introduces like a bunch of characters and they throw a bunch of people in, the characters' parties and whatnot. But like, you gotta give time for all these characters to have some time to develop. And I feel like this second season was just an introduction. So like, it's almost like filler because like they want to talk about all these different characters that are in the story, but it doesn't make for that much of an interesting storyline because they're just like, oh, here's this character, oh, and here's this character, oh, and hey, here's this character, oh, these characters they got wrecked, but they'll come at the end of the story because they want to get revenge, but yeah, it just I felt like there was just way too many characters, so that would be point number two. It's just the the lack of care for developing all these characters because I feel like the characters they introduced in the first season they were able to kind of delve in and like explain their backgrounds a bit more and like kind of usher like whether the audience will like them or not. But in this one it's just kind of like, oh, here's a person, oh, here's another person. So that's just my second one. And then my third reason I don't like it is I don't know. There's just something about the animation compared to the first season. It just doesn't. It seems like they put in a lot less effort for the animation part. Like there's just some battles where I'm like, it seems really under budget, especially compared to like some of the fight scenes in the first one. But I don't know if it's just me. It just there's just my brain's like, I don't know, it doesn't look that great, especially in some of the fight scenes. Because in the first season there was some really crazy fight scenes, but in this one there was not as many good fight scenes. It just felt like they just wanted to pump out this season, kind of. But I don't know. I I just I'm just saying what I think. But yeah, those are the three reasons I think the first season did better than this one, and I'll probably go down the line sometime down the line. Whoa, almost an accident out there. But yeah, no. Sometime down the line, I want to try to make a video essay on this because it'd be nice to actually have visuals with this. But I just wanted to quickly rant about that. But yeah, let's just jump into a favorite aspect of it because I hate being negative, but it's good to know what you like, and that is why I want to talk about it. and those are the main 3 reasons I give this a 6 out of 10 compared to the first season. So alrighty, so let's jump into the favorite aspect. And my favorite aspect is pretty simple. I just like the part when Raphtalia is traveling with Lark's group, and I like it when she gets the sword of their place, the cardinal weapon of their place, their vassal weapon or whatever they call it. But yeah, no, I like it when she gets that weapon, and then she gets that crazy outfit and whatnot, and then she claps that one guy's cheeks, just slices him up, and yeah, I just really like that Dangle scene, and it's also a nice ending because she regroups with Naofumi and them. So I definitely like that episode. I think that was really the only episode that I really liked because she's been away from the regular group, and she regroups with them. So that is why I like that episode. And I'm gonna be honest, there ain't too many other episodes that I really remember. So it's really hard to say which ones I liked over that one. So that one definitely stuck in my head the most because I really enjoyed how she got that dangle weapon. I thought that was neat, but I feel like that leaves a lot of plot holes in the story where it's like, well, she has the weapon there, so does she get to use it every time she goes back to that world, or does it find another person? And then also it's like, well, how did they travel back to the other world? I thought they would only be able to travel through worlds through waves, but they were able to get to the spirit tortoise before a wave, and they didn't leave after the wave. When the wave was ending, I don't know. The concept of how they jump between worlds is kind of blurry in my brain. So that's one thing I have to question. And some other thing I wanted them to dive into more was when Raphtalia and Naofumi got split up. I really wish they jumped back into Naofumi's rage and showed more of his side of trying to find Raphtalia, because I think that would have been a lot more interesting of an arc than Raphtalia's side. If they did both, that would have been cool. But I wanted to see what Naofumi was going through, because that's what made the first season so interesting, is just his rage and the world around him. Raphtalia being split up from him would definitely jump back into that rage, and I feel like that was a missed opportunity, and they could have presented some challenges in Naofumi's way that was preventing him to getting to Raphtalia. That would have been so much more interesting than what happened in this season, and I felt like that would have been a much more better of an arc than what we got. But it was cool that she got a vassal weapon. So just gotta accept what the story writers had, and I really hope the future seasons are good, because I do like this series, and I do want to say rip to the dub actor for Naofumi. I think he's always going to be the voice I hear for Naofumi, because he did a really good job in season 1, and I'm sad that he passed during the making of season 2. So I want to say rip to him. But yeah, other than that, that was season 2 of Rising of the Shield Hero. I definitely preferred the first season over the second, but you just gotta take with what you got, and I'm just happy that they made a second season. I hope they continue it. But that'll be it for this Monday movie show. I just wanted to jump into Rising of the Shield Hero season 2. I watched it a while ago, but I didn't really know what to talk about it, so I was like, why not just talk about it, comparing it to the first season and why I didn't really enjoy it. So that was what this video is. So yeah, that'll be it for this week's Monday movie show. And if you got any other suggestions, just drop it in the comments. Just kind of go through my Dangle spreadsheet, take a random movie, anime, or TV show, and I just try to watch it throughout the week. And yeah, that'll be it for this video, and I will see you guys in next week's Monday movie show, or whatever video I decide to upload. Alright, bye bye.